first one is from a company called Plainsight Technologies. So Plainsight is a relatively new member of the Edge AI and Vision Alliance. They joined in January, and they chose the Embedded Vision Summit to launch their latest product, which their CEO, Kit Mercer, is going to tell us about today. The title of the presentation is Beyond the Demo, Turning Computer Vision Prototypes into Scalable, Cost-Effective Solutions. Over to you. Come on up.
Kit Merker here. I'm the CEO at Plainsight. Very nice to see you all. There's plenty of room up front, guys. Don't crowd in. It's all good. So this is me trying to build my first computer vision app. And I was told it was pretty difficult, but you gotta collect your data, you gotta annotate that data, add truth to it, you gotta train a model, however you do that, and then gotta find some hardware for it, some GPUs or some other hardware to do the training, and then build an app and all the business logic, all the software to get your computer vision app working. So before I embark on this journey, I do what every good software engineer does, and I check out Reddit and go to the computer vision subreddit, right? And what you find there is people talking about how complicated it is to build computer vision applications. All these people, these are the people who are practitioners building stuff, and they say it's basically a mini PhD project to get all of the data and go through all these steps. But I'm undeterred, so I think, okay, let me try and build my first computer vision app, and I'm gonna give you a simple use case for a vision app. I'm gonna just try to read the license plate off a car. Pretty straightforward. This is my friend's car. He gave me permission to use his license plate, so don't worry. But what I gotta do to get this app working, I wanna read the license plate off a car. So what do? I gotta train or find a model that can detect the license plate. I gotta crop the frame down to the license plate, and then I wanna run OCR on that to get the text off of it, right? Pretty straightforward. But what I realized is this isn't really one app. It's actually 3 apps. Right, I gotta build 3 apps in order to get a computer vision solution working. And then if I get good at that, what will happen? You give a mouse a cookie, right? What will happen? Well, then I gotta go build 10 apps. And I gotta keep pulling the cart for all these apps. And then if that goes well, I'll be rewarded by building 100 apps. And at this point, when you start building all these vision applications, it really starts to raise a bunch of important questions, like how am I gonna maintain all this stuff? How am I gonna maintain the models if they drift over time? How am I going to scale this solution without hiring more engineers to maintain the code? How am I going to reuse components in other apps? If I get it working for this app, how do I pull that out and reuse it so I don't have to reinvent it every time I have a new application? How am I gonna keep the costs under control so I don't have to just keep buying more and more and more hardware and GPUs and cloud and everything else? What if a new piece of AI comes out next year that changes the market? How am I gonna leverage that? How am I gonna adopt something new if I made this investment in my code base? The AI market is changing all the time. And then finally, I don't know, last but not least, how am I gonna secure this thing? Make sure that it's not penetrable by attackers and vulnerabilities. How am I gonna make this work? There's a lot of questions, right? I was just trying to read some license plates.